New details tonight following the arrest of a man accused of sexually assaulting an elderly woman out for a morning walk this past Sunday in Coral Gables. Police say the incident could have been worse had the victim not fought back. CBS 4's Jacqueline Quynh is live in Coral Gables with more, including a demonstration on self-defense from police that we can all benefit from. Jacqueline?
Lauren, I'm going to show you that in just a moment, but what I learned here is that investigators narrowed down the list of suspects using the sexual offenders registry and a description, and they say the victim in this case used some of the best tactics to get away.
If it's a gun and it's property, that can be replaced. If they have the drop on you and you are not trained in martial arts to disarm somebody, just go along with it. When it comes to a physical attack, in this case, a sexual battery, you fight.
The 62-year-old who was attacked by 34-year-old Gary Aroliga while running 6 a.m. on Sunday had to get away from him twice. Aroliga is now facing sexual battery, and he's a registered sex offender.
And this woman did everything that we would have told her to do. She fought, she yelled, she got attention. She helped us solve this case.
And the Coral Gables police chief tells us his department puts on classes to teach men and women against attacks like this.
Instead of being buried in your phone and having your phone out and looking down at your phone, as we approach an alley, like up on the right-hand side here, look down the alley, start looking to make sure that no one's going to come out.
It's not just alleys. Sometimes a person might hide near trees or shrubbery.
If you're walking down the street and you feel someone is following you, simple ways: cross the street, turn around, start going the other way.
If they do the same thing, they're following you, so call 911 immediately. But what if you didn't see any signs and were grabbed from behind?
So if I go from behind you and I start talking to you, just relax. Which side am I on? You could already tell I'm on your left side.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Because you could hear with my voice. He's gonna tell you what to do or give you instructions or be quiet or don't say anything.
If possible, this is where you would give an elbow, and this is also where Sergeant Alejandro Escobar, who helps with training, advises lowering your center of gravity.
Okay, maybe even go down to the knee. You don't want to make sure that your head gets hit. You don't want to make sure, because you want to protect the most vital parts, is your head and your neck.
Make as much noise as possible. And one last thing to consider, you may want to hold your keys in your hand when you're walking about.
It's about 2 inches, so that if you go ahead and push, right, you can see it's not going to move.
Okay.
So some of the target areas, again, we're fighting for our lives, are the eyes. The eyes are very sensitive. If you ever even just poked your eye out with your finger, it is obviously going to create a lot of tears. So once you cannot see or the person can't see, that already gives you a distinct advantage.
Now, the chief says a lot of us are quick to pull out our phones to take pictures, get video, but he says do not forget to call 911. In Coral Gables, I'm Jacqueline Quynh, CBS 4 News.